It's the polish session. Let's start with seeing where we are at. Hey, can you explain what AI is? Ding, 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 ding. It takes a few seconds because the DaVinci O3 model is not the fastest one. All right. Okay, thanks. Now give me a bullet list, or you say a list of the history of AI, ending with GPT and transformers. We'll get a list. Ding, 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 ding. And if I were to change back to Curie, for example, this will be much faster. Or if we invested time in building out a streaming of the characters, we would stream this just like the real one is. Now we see nothing, and then we see everything, right? All right, so this is where we're at with our no-code ChatGPT clone at this point. There are a few things that we need to do. One being the opportunity to, so let's just say, hey, what is AI? Real GPT is also not the fastest at this point. Capacity almost, I guess, for servers. You know the drill if you used it. Anyway, what we need to do is we need to be able to clear conversations. So delete all conversations here and so on. And we could probably also have smaller line height here. It looks like there's a lot of space in between lines. But then, of course, we also need to be able to separate content by users. So we need a way to log in, create an account, and then see only the things here that are connected to our user and nothing else, right? And also I should mention that I made one change since the last video that I didn't film, and that's using the same conditional as we used for the colors of these groups in the repeating group. I put a condition like that with the icon and the color here. So let me show you what I mean. So here we are, same condition as for the colors, but I set a different background color and I do the same thing with the icon, right? So that's it, easy peasy. Now what we want to do is, okay, I mentioned a few things. Line height, let's start with line height. So let's go here. Line spacing is 2, it's a bit much. 1.5 should be good enough. And this is depends on what your taste is, right? Okay, a little bit more, maybe 1.6, 1.7. 1.7. Vamos. I don't know what this line height is. We're talking line height 28 pixels. Okay, line height. Line height, pixels to number. Okay, never mind. I don't want to waste time on that. Let's do 1.8 and let's just move on. 1.8. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be creating a login screen. So when you come here and you're not logged in, there will be a pop-up saying create account or log in. We'll create an account or log in, and then we'll filter all the content for this user. And we will connect the logout button to log out, and that will again show the login pop-up. So yeah, that's it. And I'm going to use this element because we've already built it, so it's nice. So let me actually copy this whole thing. Copy. Okay, just copy that. I'm gonna create a pop-up, a big one. Let's just move, pop-up. Let's call it login. Gonna drop this here. I am going to put that at what? First of all, this doesn't have to be fixed. It can be a column. Then this one can be like 600 almost. Sure. Let's put it also in the middle here. Still row then. Okay. And then I'm gonna paste. What does this group look like? Does it have a background color? It does not. Okay, I'm gonna drop this one I want, and let's say this one also. So copy, open a pop-up, copy these things in, and I'm gonna group them with this one. So group these two in a column container. Yes, great. Let's drop that one for now. You can put that in here, and then where are we? Give me the group. Group can be fixed with. It can be like 600, let's say 600. Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle here. And we will say log in or create an account for the NoCode ChatGPT clone. Great. Can drop this one, and let's say ChatGPT clone, maybe clone ChatGPT. I don't know. Clone ChatGPT. The version is, what date is it? January 19th. Jan 19th version. Okay, and this is gonna be what? Something. Let's do another one. Super. And then the group can be a bit, we don't have to restrict the height. Let's say 500 here. All right. And then we're looking for what? We're looking for the background color. Give me a background color. There we are. Grab this one, going to the pop-up again. Just gonna put that here, remove the style, put that here. Okay, login or create an account. Also need a button. I don't need this one. So let's remove that. Let's remove that. Let's say what place or initial content should be. Why is the placeholder not visible? Okay, initial content should be your email. Password. Okay, we need to change these a bit. Password. Oh, by the way, these shouldn't be multi-line. This should be just input. Let's fix that. Input. No, not formatter. Just a clean little input. Give me this one. Thank you very much. I'm gonna copy the style here. Paste it. Paste formatting. What? Didn't listen to me. Okay, placeholder color, flat color. Can I just please not have any of these? Yes, please. Placeholder color, no. Let's just say 0. No border style. But let's do at least 45 in height. 45, I think, is reasonable. Let's say input password. And we are looking at a password. And placeholder password. Okay, and I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it in here. I'm gonna drop this one. This is not gonna be a password, it's gonna be an email, and we're gonna say your email. All right, so when this page is, let's see, like this. Page is loaded, what's gonna happen? We're gonna say pop up, actually show an element, pop up, login, and we're also gonna say, can we actually hide the whole page? I don't know. Okay, so the main elements are, what I want to do is I want to hide everything else. So group C, let's hide group C also. So workflow is Page is loaded and current user is logged out, meaning it's not logged in. We're gonna say hide group C. Sorry, I'll be back in a second. Hide group C. And let's see where we are. Why is this so slow? Page is loaded and current user is logged out. That's what we're gonna do. And I am actually logged in. Okay, that's why. So let's also do a logout button, or rather connect the logout button. So when this group is clicked, we are gonna log out the user. Log the user out. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna log out. Log out. And then I need to refresh the page. Refresh the page. Let's do it again. Okay, log in or create an account for the NoCode ChatGPT clone. And this is the text. This is the password. All right. So what do we need? We need to change the color here of the inputs. The type holder should be visible. Remove the conditionals here, and then we need a button, log in or create an account, and then we need a workflow, and then we need to filter the things here, and then we're done. Okay, so let's do that. Design. I've said it before, but going through the design tab and then back to workflow is sometimes slow. It's annoying, but it's okay. So let me just see what we have in here. I have enter 16 white, and that's pretty much it. So let's do the same here. Enter 16 and then white. Give me this one. Give me this one. And I'm gonna remove the conditionals. Input is hovered. No. No padding and stuff. I don't want that. Okay. And what is I saying? The initial content, the placeholder. Why is the placeholder empty? Because it's the same. Look. Okay. So let's say 100. And not box shadow, placeholder. 100. And let's just do white. But let's do like 60. Just to be fast now, white 60. I said it already. Let's do it. White. Both of these are white, so it doesn't matter. 60. Okay, and now we need a button. Let me just grab a button here. I'm gonna drop it here. I'm gonna put it last. I am gonna use this, copy, formatting, paste, formatting. I'm gonna say 45 just for consistency. I mean, yeah, this is actually more than 45. But let's do it anyway. Let's do this. And let's say login. Right? Maybe this should be darker. Freestyling at this point. Okay, let's try it. And then let's do the same height. It's this one, which is what? 30 min height. Okay. And this is 45, and then we have some padding or something. Yes, 4. Okay. So 45 plus 4 times 2, that's 8. Okay. And don't need a. We need an enter. Enter 16. Maybe we can do semi-bold. And that's it. Let's do it. Oh, of course. This should be input mail, input password. All right. So here is the workflow. First step. So when this button is clicked, we create an account. So sign up, maybe it's called, yes, sign the user up. But we're only going to sign the user up if do a search for users where input, okay, email, where the email is input email value. So this is going to give us, if there's a user with the email that is in the email's value, we're going to get a user here. And the count is going to be at least 1, right? Or it's going to be 1. So we're only going to create a new user when the count is smaller than or equal to 0. Let's do that. So when there's no user here. So email input, password. Oh, okay, so value should be email. Password, sorry, input passwords, value. All right, and we're gonna log the user in, sign the user up, and we're gonna log the user in. This should be email, input emails, value, passwords, value, sure. All right, so this should be it. Let's try it. Oh, we need to hide the pop-up also. So let's say animate an element. Gonna drop the pop-up, and let's say swoosh, swoop out. Maybe not. What do we have here? Transition, bounce, slide. I don't know. Swoop out, expand out. Okay, let's do that. Let's see here. So I have an email. And I'm gonna log in. Oops. And then I should be logged in. And we should refresh the page also, but I do want it to be shown immediately. So what I'm gonna do instead is, or also actually, I'm also gonna do it, is I'm gonna put a conditional on the group Z, and I'm gonna say current user is logged in. This is visible. Okay, and let's do this instead. Not visible on page load. We're gonna collapse when hidden, and we can actually remove this. Okay, let's go back. All right, this is it. When we click log out, then we're gonna get logged out. Page will refresh. And yep, here we are. Good. So that works. I'm gonna fix the alignment here because that's a little bit weird. I want it to be on left. And then after that, oh, and we also should fix the hover effect. And when we've done those two things, then we're gonna filter everything we see here on the user. So that's all that is left. Okay, so let's do that. Let me grab this color. No, actually, let me grab this color. This will be our hover color. And remove that. But let's do a border style, solid border color, maybe border color, all borders. Sure, let's just roll with that. And this annoyed me a little bit. The spacing, where is it? Can you see it? This spacing here. It's the padding. All right, that's it for this one. Then we're gonna say here we're looking at data source search for chat channels created by current user. Yes, that's still right. And this is gonna be search for chat messages. Also created by current user. And that should be it. And then we also need the option to remove it, right? The remove all conversations. What is it called here? Clear conversations, it's called. This one we're gonna create as well. Okay, log in. Here we are. What is AI? Response. All right, cool. Now what I want to do is I want to have a clear conversations that is shown when we have at least one or at least two, I guess. No, okay, at least one conversation. We're going to be able to clear conversations. We already have the UI here, so I am just gonna copy that. So we're looking at floating group B. No, where are we? Not this one. Repeating group chat channel. Okay, here we are. Group B. Repeating, and what is this? Okay, it's that one. Repeating group. And in the repeating group, we have, yes, group chat channel. So we're gonna copy this one. Copy with, okay, I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna put it here. Paste. And I wanna put it in the middle. Sorry, in the start. And the icon should be a bin. So bin, no, delete maybe. Okay, this one. And it's gonna say what? It's gonna say clear conversations. Clear conversations. Clear conversations. All right. Data source is gonna be what? Let's remove this for now. And let me just think. Okay, so we are here. Clear conversations. This should be conditional. So we have a state here, I guess. Can't remember. Not a state. This one has a state. Yes, it has delete state, yes or no, or editable, yes or no. So this should only have a delete state. So we're gonna say delete state, yes or no. Okay. It actually, so when we click, we're setting a state of group clear conversations. When this is clicked, I'm gonna set the state of this one. State clear group clear conversations. Delete state will be yes. And then put conditional on these elements. But it's just gonna be, oops, exit this one. It's just gonna be confirm clear conversations. Okay. So let's go in here. And we have, that's that one, channel edit. That's the edit. That's the delete. So let's say this is already conditional. When the editable is yes, this is visible. When the delete state is yes. And this one is what? Can actually remove this entire thing. Delete this one. Okay. Let's see. It says delete. How does this work? It says confirm clear. And it clears them, I guess. Let's see. Test. Okay, we'll just do it. So we're gonna say what? When delete state is yes, we're gonna say confirm. What did I say? Confirm clear. Confirm clear conversations. Confirm clear conversations. And I'm gonna do this one will also be conditional. So when, and I'm gonna copy this conditional. So copy conditional expressions, and I'm gonna paste it on here. So when editable doesn't matter, when delete state is yes, the icon will be a check mark instead. Okay, and I'm actually gonna delete these. We don't need them. We don't need this one. Oops. Okay, so remove this. Remove this. First of all, we're gonna say this is not visible. It's only gonna be visible when we have at least, okay, when do a search for chat channels where this user, right, where created by is current user, when this returns at least one count is more or equal to 1, then it's visible. All right, and when we click it and the delete state is yes, then we're gonna delete all these. So let's just see where we are now. So it has 1. If we click here and then we confirm clear and we click again, this is what we're going to build now. So if I delete this one, then the element should not be visible. Super. And where are we here? Okay. I want to see what it says exactly. What is AI? Just give me something, ChatGPT. Please. Great. Clear confirm clear conversations. All right, it does say that. And okay, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it. But this one is going to be when, only when, state, only when, group clear conversations, delete state is yes. Then what's going to happen is we're going to delete something. So delete a list of things, and it's going to be do a search for, it's going to be chat channel, right? List to delete, do a search for chat channel, and it's actually going to delete all the chat channels where that's created by this user. All right, search for chat channels. There's a list of chat channels. All right, that is it. And after that, it's gonna change the state of this element to not be in that delete state. So the next time we pop it up, it won't bother us. All right, let's see where we are. So what is AI? Gives us a response soon, anyway. Great, great. Now give me a list of, no, give me the history of AI in a list. Okay, great. I noticed also that we should not replace line breaks here, because then the lists are a little bit messy. So let's actually change this right away. Here. Reset, create new message. Find and replace. So nothing. And find and replace. Nothing. Actually, we should find and replace quotation marks, because they will destroy, not destroy, but they will mess up my calls to the API a little bit. So let's do that. Okay, let's try again. And we're soon ready with the polishing. The history of AI in a list, please. Dum 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 dum. Great. Great, great, great. Yep. And this is it. Now let's clear these conversations. Ah, great. That's it. And in the next video, I mean, we are essentially done here, but I want to take it just a little step further, because there's a bunch of nice prompts that we can use and that you should use with ChatGPT. And you can also, of course, make ChatGPT act as a certain persona. So what I want to do is I want to create a little library where we can select, okay, you know, act as a whatever, an expert in this field, an expert in this field, and that we can preload with a bunch of prompts. And I have a prompt library, so I'm just gonna upload that prompt library. I'm gonna do like a little nice icon here, or maybe just here we say, you know, select prompts or something, and we pop up that library somewhere neat, and you can actually work with that. So I want to take it just a little small step further than ChatGPT. Obviously, I mean, this is not as good as ChatGPT, it's not as fast and so on, but I just want to do it. So that's it. Check out the next one, and we're about to wrap this up pretty soon. All right, hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. I will see you soon. Bye.